All right, guys, we got the rear glass installed. We've got our new molding on there. Now, also, if you can see, we got the new headliner in. Looks good. Getting ready to put the sail panels back on. Get the sail panels back on. Reinstall all the weather stripping in its track. And also reinstall the interior, put the back seat back in. So yeah, just giving you a little update where we're at so far. Getting ready to put all this, and man, I'll be so glad to have this car back together, guys. I stripped this car when I took it to the first guy that gave us our Comet job, washed it with Comet and sprayed it in a sandstorm. It's been stripped ever since. I've had stuff all over the shop, just scattered everywhere. I'll be so glad to have this stuff back together where I can clean my shop up. Because you just really, I got stuff laying everywhere, and you guys know how that is. Just be glad to have it back together and start the rest of the projects that we have for this car. All right, guys, we'll get started. All right, guys, I'm bolting the sail panels back on. They bolt from the inside of the car. Also, I bought a kit from LMR. LMR has a wide variety of kits from 79 to 04. The reason I bought a kit is you seen the little rubber washer I was installing. Well, that actually collapses and makes a seal when you tighten it down. So the ones from the factory, you know, they'd been in there for 20 years. They were already collapsed and all smashed out. And I didn't think, you know, they would keep the water out, because you need to make sure that you've got a good seal around these nuts, so the water, when it rains, it won't get inside your car. Well, this kit from LMR gives you everything you need. It gives you the new rubber washers that actually flattens out and makes the seal. Comes with the bolt kit. Comes with all the hardware you need. So I highly recommend, if you're doing a project like this, to replace these. At least get the new rubber washers. Okay, guys, next we'll move in to tighten up the front sail from the pillar post. There's tabs that are on the roof of the car, and the screws go up through those tabs, and they bolt into the sail panel to secure it on the car. Once we got that done, we'll install the railing or channel for the weather strip. Alright, guys, man, it's finally back together. Whew, this thing's been apart a while. We finally got it all back together. It was a job. You know, when you take something apart, it's not that this was real complicated, but it was been apart for a long time. Some of your screws and stuff seem to grow legs and walk away, but I managed to round them all up. We got it back together, and I'm glad. All right, guys, we'll move on to the next project. Guys, the next project is this driver's seat. Just like all the other Mustangs, it's cracked. The driver's seat usually sees the most wear compared to the passenger seat. But we're fixing to see if we can render that. I shopped around for a while. You can see here, you can feel the bar. It's broke down. Matter of fact, you can probably almost see the bar right there. Yeah, that's the bar right there. I shopped around. it's very expensive some places to get your seat covers. So I shopped around and I considered getting Karbua seats, however you say it. But I kind of was trying to keep the car looking, mostly original. But as much as it was going to cost to redo this seat, when I say redo, that's buy seat covers, top and bottom, and the foam. I found a company out in Texas. They're remanufactures these seat covers. So had kind of a hard time finding the ones that had the horse emblem in it. They did. I wanted it to match and, look original. So anyways, guys, these seats are rough. So we're going to see what we can do with this, and I'll show you what I got in case you're in this situation and you don't want to spend a ton of money. All right, guys, I got the seat out of the car. This thing's heavier than what it looks like with all that power lumbar and power seat and everything. So I'm going to have to take the bottom track off the seat, basically disassemble the seat, take all the covers off, disassemble it where I can do these pieces one at a time. And I'll go ahead and get started. Get it taken apart. All right, guys, I got the bottom part, the electric motor, everything separated from the seat. Guys, this thing's pretty heavy, so when you take it off, there's 4 bolts in the corners. I recommend leaving 1 bolt, taking it out, keeping 1 hand on it so it don't fall on you. Guys, if you want to see a really good video of how to take apart this seat and recover it, I'm not going to go through step by step. I just always show you guys what I do, but I recommend the Seat Shop. The Seat Shop has a very detailed video of recovering this seat, disassembling it, and that's where I got my information from. So I highly recommend to watch that video to make sure it's something you want to tackle. And if you do, it's very, very detailed. It's a great video on how to DYI this seat yourself. The Seat Shop. So guys, I got the upper and lower seat cushions for the driver's seat. They don't sell them separate. You have to buy the upper and lower. I mean, if you got like, oh, just my bottoms wore out, yeah, they make you buy the whole set. So in this box from TMI is the top cushion and the bottom cushion. Our top cushion wasn't too bad, but might as well change it out, right? Because they make you buy both of them. So guys, I found some seat covers on eBay from Auto Seat Replacement. Together, shipping, tax, and everything, they were $309 for the top and bottom. This was the cheapest place I could find that had pretty good reviews. Guys, the quality of these seat covers look to be pretty good. The stitching looks real good. I'm not disappointed in, how they look. They look like they're really, really well made. A lot of times you see in reviews people talk about the stitching and cheap material, but these look pretty good for the price we paid. So we're going to give them a try. These seat covers here had good reviews. Also, one thing that it had was the horse insignia. So I decided to go with this. All right, guys, I'll start putting it on, but hopefully they feel pretty good, but we'll see. All right, guys, start getting them stretched on. All right, guys, it's the next day. Once I got this seat cover and everything on, the video that I told you, the Seat Shop, they do have an excellent video, but they replaced the foam on the bottom. They replaced the seat foam on the bottom, and this one's pretty easy, pretty straightforward. It's just got 4 clips. You can see right there. Pretty easy. This one, however, these interlock. These two pieces of plastic, they interlock in their self. That thing was way up here. I'll try to put a picture up for you. I couldn't get it, not by myself. I tried everything. I was afraid I was gonna mess it up. So I called Josh, our headliner guy, and told him what I had, and he said, hey, bring it over and I'll help you. Josh had a tool, kind of looked like a tiny spatula, like maybe a putty knife, but had a spatula angle and just a little bit thicker of a blade. And it was probably that wide. And it took the two of us, him pushing and me pulling, and we got it started on one end, and with that tool we worked it. Man, that thing's tight. And the reason for that is because we put new cushion on the bottom and top. Well, like I said, the bottom is not really that bad, but this top, this cushion is so fluffy from never being set in. Man, between the new seat cover and that cushion, it was a job, guys. It was a job. So just give you a warning, it can be done. It took two of us. Josh had that tool. He was pushing it down, and I was able to go in front of him. Anyways, you see how it locks in, guys. You see how it locks in. This locks into there. You know, just want to give you guys a heads up, especially if you put new foam in there. This foam hadn't been set in and crushed, and it ain't 20 years old. It was pretty tough. So I'm excited to set in it, though, because it feels great to the hand, nice and fluffy and full. So, and Josh also said that these were some pretty good seat covers. I told him, you know, where I got them from, which I'll have in the description. And he actually told me, he said, these things are made pretty good. He was kind of impressed with them. So anyways, guys, just want to give you a heads up on that right there. All right, guys. I got it all back together. Got the cover, seat switch. All I had to do was just cut a slit. I'll show you the factory one the way they had it. You can see they just cut down, and then they just poked it back like that. So basically what I did. Washed everything up when I had it all, cleaned up all the plastic. Got us a new knob. Guys, I'm gonna clean this. You can tell just a little bit of difference. I don't expect it to be perfect, but you know, guys, we don't have that no more. So I can't wait to set in it. It feels nice and firm. Got that foam from TMI. So these seat covers, I showed you where they come from. I think they, like I said, Josh was pretty impressed with them, and he does upholstery work. Man, they're not sagging. They're nice and firm, you know. But just know, guys, the bottom piece is a cinch. There's no problem. It's like I said, it's that J-clip down there with the fresh thick foam and the new seat cover. It's a job. It took two of us and Josh's experience. So just, if you do it the way I did it, just know you're probably going to need a helper when it comes to that J-clip. It's in the back at the bottom down there. But other than that, all right, guys, I think it looks pretty good. Nice and firm. I can't wait, because I've been sitting lopsided in this thing ever since I bought the car, because all this was broke down and sunk down. So, all right, guys, I hope this video helps. For those of you that was in the same boat I was in, you kind of wanted to keep your factory look, and you was torn between spending a bunch of money on one seat and then, you know, $1,500 for a set of real good seats, aftermarket seats. So all together, we got just a touch over $500 in this. I think $550. That's still a lot. I don't like that, but it is a lot better than $1,050, and I think it looks pretty good. All right, guys, for those of you that's been watching the updates on the 04 GT, I wanted to throw this seat update on there because I guarantee you there's some of y'all out there that was in the same boat I was in. So, all right, guys. For those of you that like, thank you. For those of you that subscribe, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Cannot wait to see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.